Okay, we're in Holsworthy in Devon, and we've come to see the marvellous Richard Voaden. He works across this whole area, and he's fitted more Recoheats than anybody else in the country. Richard Voaden, your business is, what's it called?
It's Richard Voaden Carpentry, Builder and Chimney Sweep. I tend to do mostly installing and sweeping, obviously in the autumn, winter and spring, which keeps me going, and fit lots of Recoheats.
Fantastic. And you do, don't you?
I've had lots of customers, yeah. I've lost count how many I've fitted now.
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic. And I mean, how do they get to know about it?
Normally when I'm sweeping, they're asking about stove fans, and I just say, you're better off with a Recoheat. It's like a stove fan on steroids, and then give them a leaflet and give them the links and go from that.
Right. And what's the sort of feedback you get?
Everyone's really happy with them. Yeah, the food people, they don't like the noise, so we try to put them outside now.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't appear to be an issue. So.
Right. Oh, great. So you just put the pumps outside,
Yeah.
pretty much as standard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what. I mean, that's by far the best, isn't it?
Yeah.
And in terms of the sort of properties that you're heating, what are you trying to achieve, and what are you achieving?
They basically not using the central heating because it heats up the whole house on most properties.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just doing away with the central heating. So.
Oh, that's fantastic. And I mean, what sort of houses are you going to be? And what sort of? Are people on gas or oil or?
Mostly oil and gas and electricity.
Right.
Around this area.
So it's going to be making a big difference to bills.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and it's like really old properties and also modern properties.
Oh, really?
It's sort of anything and everything.
Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah. I mean, I think you know, as a percentage of your fittings, I think you're putting in more than anybody. So it's obviously your approach is just like, if you're asking about getting more heat.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. People see it's one of these things that's worth having.
Yeah. Oh, it's
a minimal cost as well when it's when I'm on a new install.
I mean, what do you reckon it takes you extra time to fit one?
Probably a couple hours.
Of extra time?
Yeah, if that, yeah.
To retrofit or when you're doing new?
On a new, if you've got to drill through the wall and put your box, you're probably looking at a couple of hours by the time you fit a copper pipe and.
Oh right, are you mostly putting copper in?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're working that and running that through the house.
Yeah, I find that works best. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. And were you just sort of planning to build it into your annual cycle as you're sweeping?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, I've got hundreds of customers I sweep each year, and the Recoheats is just another thing that you can sweep, no problem at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not an issue sweeping through the Recoheats.
Yeah. Do you use a whip?
I use a mole or a whip depending what it looks like. Yeah. Normally a mole is fine.
Right.
I only try to put them where it's clean burning appliance and customers burn cleanly.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're not getting an issue with that.
No.
And are you using a sort of medium bristle 8-inch? Is that the sort of standard?
Depends on the size of the flue. Normally 5-inch flue, 5.5-inch soft mould works fine.
Yeah, right. And so you've got no issues getting
no 6-inch, it would be a 6.5 or 7.
Yeah. Right. So that's not an issue. Are you sweeping any? Yeah. So you must have had them in, some of them in a couple of years now.
Yeah, definitely, yeah, and not an issue at all.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, well, thank you very much. And the area that you're covering, what is that?
Well, I'm based near Launceston, and I try to do a 20-mile radius.
Right.
Miss out Plymouth because there's plenty of sweeps and it's a nightmare getting into Plymouth.
Yeah.
Go up to Okehampton, down to Bude, down to Bodmin.
Right.
Tavistock area.
Yeah. So if you need a Recoheat,
I'm the man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Lovely to see you.
Cheers.